Hi and welcome to free Excel tutorial videos. In this video today, I'm going to show you how you can use the DATEDIF function in Microsoft Excel. Now, the DATEDIF function is a function that is not documented in Excel. What it means? It means that it is actually a function that is not listed in Excel, but it is included in the program. So if you go to the formula bar and you click equals DATEDIF, okay, you won't be able to see any choice in the drop down menu. Okay, if you go date, you can see there is a drop down menu. So DATEDIF, date difference. Okay, so it's not a formula that is listed in Excel. Okay, so the function of the DATEDIF function, it has the ability to calculate days, months, or even years between two dates. Okay, so let's get to it. Before you start using the DATEDIF function, you need to have three arguments. Okay, you need to have a start date, an end date, and the format code. Okay, so for the format codes, there are 6 different codes that you can choose to use together with the DATEDIF function. Okay, the first code is Y. This means when you use the DATEDIF functions, the number of years, the function will consider the number of years between the start and the end. Okay, M is the number of months between the start and the end. For D, it's the number of days between start and end. And then there is this YM. Okay, YM, the DATEDIF function will calculate the difference in months but ignoring the years. Okay, as for YD, it will calculate the difference in days and ignoring the years. For MD, the DATEDIF function will calculate the difference in days and it will ignore the years and the months all together. Okay, so you probably don't know what it means, so it's to let you know how it works. It's easier to see it in the actual data. So I have here a set of dates, a simple spreadsheet, and it shows the length of employment. Okay, you have the date hired, which is this one. It's all the same. And this is today's date, and I have the same height for all the rows, and we have the codes here in this column, and we want to find the results, which is the difference between the two dates. Okay, so here we have the codes. So let's begin with this one. Okay, for this one, let's find the difference between the years. So I'm going to type in equals DATEDIF equals DATEDIF, open bracket. Okay, so as you can see, you get no help whatsoever from Excel. So next we point the start date, which is the A4 cell, and then we put a comma, and then we point it to our second argument, which is our end date, and then we put another comma, and we put in our argument, which is the code. So YM. Okay, and then we close the entire formula with a bracket, and once we have this, we just hit enter. So you can see the difference between the years, between the start date and the end date, is 2 years. Okay, so now let's just copy the formula here and copy and paste it down in the, I think I did it wrong. Let's just drag it down like this, and you can see the formula is copy, but we need to change the argument. So let's change the argument to M. Okay, it can be capital letters or it can be not capital letters. As you can see, it selects the date over here. So, and just hit enter, and we have 29. Okay, this means that the difference between the months for these two dates is 29 months. Okay, so next we are going to do, we're going to drag the cell down again for the code D, and we're going to change it to D. Alright, and hit enter. Okay, so the difference of days between the start date and the end date for this 1st January 2013 and 10th of June 2015 is 890 days. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to show you how you can make this data look a little bit better. So we're going to modify the formula over here, and at the end of the formula up here we're going to type N this one, and put years. Okay, I'm going to put a space, inverted comma, inverted quote, I'm sorry, and hit enter. So you can see it gives you 2 years. Okay, we're going to do the same here. I'm just gonna, if I copy it, it will not, so I'm just gonna copy this, come here, paste it, but this one will be months. Okay, and this one will be days. So it's come here, come to the formula, paste it, and then change this to days and hit enter. Okay, now you see everything displayed nicely, the years, the months, and the days. Okay, so now let's move on to the next code, which is the YM. Okay, for this DATEDIF function, it's going to ignore the years, so it's going to tell me how many months is in between the start date and the end. Okay, so now we're going to do this for the YM code, and we're going to put in the formula. Okay, open bracket, we select the first, the start date, put in a comma, put the end date, another comma, and now we put in the argument, which is YM, and we close the bracket, and the difference is 5 months. Okay, ignoring the years. Okay, so what this does is ignoring the years, so the difference between January and June is 5 months. Okay, now next we're going to get the amount of days between these two dates, 1st of January and 10th of June, and ignoring the years. Okay, so I'm sorry, yeah, so we're gonna copy the code, and we're gonna get the amount of days. So we're gonna change this to YD, and click enter. So the difference, or the amount of days in between these two dates, ignoring the years, is 160 days. Okay, and lastly we have the MD code. So this is going to give you the difference of days between the two dates, and it ignores the years and the months. Okay, the years and the months. So it's just going to give you the difference between the 1st and the 10th. Okay, and it's going to ignore the month January, the month June, and it's going to ignore the year 2013, ignore the year 2015. So once again, we copy the formula and we put in the code, which is MD, and click and just press enter. So the difference of the days is just 9 days. Okay, from the 1st of the month to the 10th of the month, that is 9 days. Okay, so that is how you can use the DATEDIF function in Excel. Remember, the DATEDIF function is not a listed function in Excel, okay, but you can still use it, no problems. So okay, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.